Hi, hello doctors. When we consider brain as an organ, it ranks topmost among all the organs in the body. The reason is that it performs vital, higher functions and it also regulates metabolism of whole of the body. Though it is doing these many activities, the brain is still considered selfish. Okay, so this theory of selfish brain theory is given by Professor Achim Peters. And why he says brain is selfish? Though brain is small, it only occupies 2% of the body weight, right? But still, it consumes 20% of the energy carbohydrate needs within a 24-hour period. So this higher energy needs of the brain are met at the cost of the body. Okay, so in this video, I'll tell you what is that central and peripheral energy request system which is working so that it can provide energy to the brain, and also what are the different behavioral outcomes of a human body which helps in assimilation of energy. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you what is the role of this selfish brain theory in explaining the causation of obesity or anorexia nervosa. These are the two diseases which are linked to this theory. So let us begin with energy request system now. So this energy request system has two components. One is a central component and other is the peripheral component. When I say central component, I am referring to the central organs like the CNS, and also in the CNS we have cerebral hemispheres and hypothalamus. So this is more or less a generic way of describing central energy request system. If you want more details, one keyword is very important. What is that? That is LHPA system. So what is this LHPA system which plays a key role in this whatever theory we are discussing? L is limbic system, H is hypothalamus, P is pituitary, and A is adrenal system. So this central regulatory system, LHPA system, plays a key role in maintaining the energy needs of the brain. When I go to peripherally we have systems like somatomotor system, peripheral somatomotor system, and autonomic visceromotor system, and we have neuroendocrine secretory motor neurons. All these are neurons, so they play a key role in regulating the energy needs of the body. So after understanding this energy request system, let me tell you the cerebral energy, whatever the energy which is required by the brain and the cerebral needs, these two are coordinated. Let me tell you an example. Whenever brain requires energy, the human body behaves in three different manners. First is allocative behavior. Second behavior is ingestive behavior. And third is exploratory behavior. What are these three different kinds of behaviors? Let me first go to allocative part. So brain is requiring energy, right? So whatever peripheral body fat which is available in the body, the brain will directly go and takes from the body. So this is allocative behavior. So the body itself is allocating some energy of it at the cost of it to the brain, because brain is selfish. It requires 20% of the energy. The next kind is the brain can acquire energy from the environment, right? So from the environment, there are two kinds of behaviors. Whatever is available in the environment, the person goes and ingests it, or if there is no food in the environment, a person tries to explore it. So in both the ways, from outside the body you are getting the food. So what are these two systems? One is from inside the body, other is from outside the body. Let me tell you a classic example now. So the brain, whenever requires food, first it depends upon inside body stores. Then if the inside body stores are not available, then it goes and gets from the environment. What if this system fails? What if the body is, that is, the brain is not utilizing energy from inside the body? Instead, because of the disturbed system, the person start assimilating food from the environment. So he keeps on eating. So when he starts eating more food from the outside environment, whatever inside body the energy is there, it is stored as fat. So this disturbance in LHPA system, so this disturbance in using inside energy and starting, like most of the times, using the outside energy, this leads to adiposity. So whenever body starts assimilating food from the environment and neglecting the inside needs, this is selfish brain theory, disturbance leads to causation of obesity or sometimes anorexia nervosa. So let me conclude the session. As we all know, selfish brain theory is from Professor Achim Peters. There are energy request system which is central and peripheral. Your take home is LHPA system, very important. The disturbance of LHPA system leads to causation of adiposity, and the three types of human behavior are allocative, ingestive and explorative behaviors.